From the dusty street of Ikasi to the dusty fields of Selokshini, busy after the Skumba. I'm talking your off-season tournaments of Sekasi, from Tembisa to Alexander, Springs to Davidton, Katlehong to Foslo, DK to MDN, you name them, with Louis Pencil, Escatulo, Mushishili's on the spy too, Sispete Zonke, Ubumnandi Betiskila Sepukun.
Go tswa Kapa go ya Bophirima ka garampa Gauteng ke bolela ka mang ke sa bolela ka mana wa ka Thamena Mena Cheko Skoma Samantha Riana the Gushi bag dribbling wizard ke moshedi bang ka mane ke na blue tick ma 11 1-1 kona El Professori phasa kanjani monga
Ladies, I have to tell you something about me, you know, I used to be broke, you know, I was...
Exactly, Monga Melukasi Football. Welcome to another episode of Use Penchini no Monga. Bumnandi betiskila sepukwini. Vandaag we out here at Cosmo City. Mzoploma nentona yami better known as Gustavo, former MDC player Kaizer Chiefs. So wena ploma na ploma kona ngiva inkovu mchita sio ploma penchini. Asam.
Gustavo ntona yami grand.
Imnandi wena?
Imnandi mpana. Thank you very much for making time uzoploma nami epenchini. For someone ongakwazi mhlawumbe ngasika background yakho ukuthi mfana ukhula va your upbringing in general ugeleze va and all of that.
I would say Gustavo is someone who khulele like yekase Cosmo City, sure. And I played Cosmo City for ama juniors Cosmo Conquerors. Sase intwana.
Sure.
Then the time ngenza grade 10 I had to move.
Sure.
Ngesoweto nyoblome Soweto regarding seng-20 team ngada Kaizer Chiefs.
Sure. Just before we move to Kaizer Chiefs, mhlambe endlini there was someone who played football where nawe mawubukele uthi ayazi maybe I took the talent from Itime or Khotman or whoever that is ku family yakho.
I think mina ngikhulele diski yabona Itime walidlalile diski but never made it to pro yabona. I have a cousin who's currently playing for Polokwane City, Khwinana.
Oh yeah. Oh, so basically it runs in the family.
Yeah, everyone in the family will push.
So your upbringing obviously like any other kid ekasi uzofuna ukudlala ibhola. But it comes to a point where now you start realizing ukuthi ibhola ngiyalicover and I'm actually good. At what point did you realize that mhlambe bowukuphi was a Cosmo or when you moved to Soweto?
I think basically from before Ploma Ezanfontein. Yeah, that's when I realized I think I have a potential in football. Because Gustavo John Moeti into bigger weed idea. Former captain
Bra John Moeti.
Yeah, John Moeti Tonga. Yeah. So ngikhulele kuye ezandleni zakhe.
Yeah. So some of the teams that you played for, junior ranks, where it shaped you in understanding football as being part of a team structure. Because more than less structure, it's only one, but it comes to a point where now you need to belong in a team structure. Sometimes team now that you'd say shaped you in pushing you up, junior ranks.
I think Ishumba Football Academy based in Ekurhuleni, Elder Bedina.
Oh yeah.
That academy I think ingisize kakhulu.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that's where like you then blossomed as a young boy.
Yeah.
Now fast forward, you everyone gets to know of you, Kaizer Chiefs MDC, right?
Yeah.
But now how did that move come about?
Actually started the time we were still playing at Nike Academy. When the time was part of the Nike team, being coached by Stanton Fredericks, Coach Atazwane, Coach Cyril Nzama. So actually Nike Academy was a project of which Sidalama friendly with this other team. So in my first year with the team, I'm impressed with Coach Atangelo Nyakfuna.
Sure. Now at Nike Academy, who were some of the players that were part of that group that you'd look back and say Usman was part of that project as well?
I think it's Sepombi who's currently at Stellenbosch. Mbongeni Makareng who's currently at Swallows. Yeah, they mean, man. They mean.
Yeah, because if I remember well, I think you were about 9 that were selected by Coach.
Yeah, it's 9. Yeah.
Now, boom, you get into Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
For you, I mean, the Chiefs is one of the biggest teams in South Africa, if not Africa. It's every child's dream. Say, if I can play for the Chiefs, for when? How was it? So to Amparana, they are good Chiefs. You walk into a match as a natural.
Actually, for me, it was a dream come true.
Sure.
Because Ekaya, we all support Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
Nami, I grew up supporting Kaizer Chiefs, so it was a privilege for me to go Chiefs.
Yeah. Now, some of the players that you played with go MDC Chiefs.
Yeah.
Who are some of those players that you'd say I played with these guys as part of the MDC team?
I played with Happy Mashiane, Kevin Tibedi, Siposa Kentiantia, Bibo, Njabulo Blom, Mshini Ngobo.
Oh, yeah, Mshini as well. Yeah. And just that group on its own, I mean, it's a bunch of talented players.
Yeah.
The environment.
I think playing for Chiefs, I won.
Yeah.
It's a privilege, man, for everyone who have it there.
Yeah.
Because to play for Chiefs, mainly you push each and every time because you're surrounded by a good bunch of players. So
yeah. Now there are good Chiefs, and like Gustavo, it was a dream come true. How did that change your life?
I think I want to buy. They couldn't know Wandy one, but the time I started to appear on TV, I had a full of money, of which I'd always be privileged and humble for Kaizer Chiefs for the opportunity.
Now I can imagine a 17, 18-year-old. Pume TV, social media is buzzing. I'm a DM busy. Benjani life is social. Jimongeni ndaweni. Ekuthiwa nango Gustavo ra Chiefs.
I think for me na isn't as is right,
Sure.
Because me I for one, I don't drink, I don't smoke.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the two of us.
Yeah.
So you could manage, you could remain ground leveled in terms of managing Leo attention boy at all.
Yeah.
Now the name Gustavo Suga.
The name Gustavo Suga Kushumba.
Sure.
The time I was playing Kushumba. I mean, I started as a central midfield.
Yeah.
Many was Bonangla as a left back. Yeah. Coach Elda Pedina Wangcheluta, you know what? You play like Luis Gustavo from Brazil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why keeper?
Sure.
Now, what happened in Kaizer Chiefs? And I'm asking this because, in fact, once you're there, Junior Kanye would say, Kaizer Chiefs, like, once you're there, because I mean, like, it's an opportunity that every kid, guys would want to, to be part of that team. What really happened thereafter?
I think at Chiefs, I had good seasons at Chiefs.
How many seasons then? Were you part of the team that won the Shield Cup or you came after?
I was part, but at that time I was playing in the SAP.
Okay. Yeah.
So, my injuries, I had a knock on my knee.
Sure.
Yeah, so I couldn't play for about 8 to 9 months.
Yeah.
And that thing was really frustrating.
Sure.
And it came, when I thought, now it's time for me to go somewhere, to be promoted. Yeah. And afterwards, after I got injured, at times I was frustrated. I would talk to hey, are you okay? At times I was playing Limel just because I was staying in the bench. It frustrates.
Now you're frustrated, engineer.
Frustrating.
Now, obviously, saying it's frustrating. Obviously,
yeah.
Now in recent times they talk about mental health, and I can understand as a footballer, also as a young footballer who's not well equipped in understanding the challenges now. When you were going through all those challenges, that adversity, how did you remain grounded and or go the extreme of trying to take your life, because something that's happening commonly. But when you go through those frustrations, what helped you go past all of that you're going through?
I think I'm the luckiest because I grew up in a family that believes in prayer, number one. So that thing kept me motivated at all times, that if things are not going your way, just pray each and every time, because something might come up, you'll never know. So the injury is the one that resulted in you leaving Kaizer Chiefs? No, it's not that. After injury, in Temang Paula, it was the time the MDC changed the age restriction.
Oh, yeah.
So that's when I talked in another coach who said, I know, can I have a move?
Sure. Were you represented by someone, or you went there by yourself and like, hey, I'm going to
No, I mean, I'm straight.
Sure. What was the plan, Mama Vaya? What plan did you have in mind to say, Chiefs MDC, you plan the win?
Actually, when football is somehow at times. When you're playing, you get offers. But izinto mazicala ngathi ziyabheda nyana everyone uyathula angithi manje abasakubona ku TV so people bayacala ukuthi hey but Gustavo man akasadlali so bayakhohlwa because mina actually after leaving Chiefs I wanted to go to JDR because JDR was interested in me then makumele ngihambe for i-pre-season ngiyobajoina for i-pre-season then my knee started again so back to square one.
So the move here JTR did not materialize. So thereafter, what happened with Gustavo?
Thereafter I went to a team Limpopo called Mikado.
I've heard of Mikado.
Then Coach Abele one recruiter just for a meantime. Then I went there, so we win a league. Unfortunately, we lost the women playoffs.
And that was that for you.
Now I just turned 23. No
way. No, I'm sure you certainly working on something. To obviously go back.
No, 100%.
No, definitely. Are you still in charge with some of the guys that you played with the Chiefs? And now looking back, what does it say to you?
But for me, it makes me happy when I'm doing well in life. So it's a motivation to me. If Labantu Labo Jalenavo they are there, it means now it's possible to be there as well. It's only a matter of time.
Well, it's quite right. It should obviously happen. Now, if you take it back in your upbringing, who were some of the people that shaped you? That when you look back and like, hey, Khwinana Udina played a part, Bra John Moeti played a part. Who are some of the guys that you look back and say, they really shaped me into being the Gustavo that you know today?
I think Labova Menshile, they played a huge role in my life. Not only in terms of football only, my life skills in general. Which it's not only about football. You need to balance impilo with other things.
Coach Atazwane, because a lot of people are saying no, he must be the head coach of Kaizer Chiefs. He's good enough, local coaches and all of that. Having worked with him, your hot manager.
To be honest, it's a top human being, Coach Ata. But when it's time to work, that's one I like about him. And it's a top. I think, since he's been there, I think he deserves less money.
Now, give us a picture of a life of a footballer like MDC, because in 20 now. They aspire to say, MDC, Primitive, stuff and whatnot. Give us a picture of a life of a MDC footballer. Or my about TCC or
TCC.
Give us a picture with his keeper and Mauda.
I think number one, when you're there, experience in life of being a professional footballer. Because playing for MDC, number one, it's a second step. Which you will first team. Everything into the first team, you also doing it there. Back prepare when you get there, you figure flop. You experience ama-hotel, ama-flight, everything that i-first team yenzayo. Now uyayithola la there. Yeah.
So like ishintsha impilo yakho nje completely.
I think me changed impilo yami, because I for one, he and not, I'm the only one who played for Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm sure the family must be really proud.
Yeah.
Because it's happening cool. Yeah. But now you as Gustavo, if you look back, some of the things that you've done in the past, what is it that you'd say I could have done this differently? If you look back from your days, even in Nike Academy or Chiefs, some of the things that if I have done this differently, I could have not been here, or some of the things that you'd say I would have done differently.
Actually, number one, I think if Gustavo didn't pick up a knee injury, Gustavo by this time would be playing regular in the Bafana team.
I am left back. No, I'm not low special. Because I'm left back, I want lay converted. But when you've got that sweet left foot. Now I sit at the later like Pukwini. When you play football, so which teams you play for?
Like us is now team but sure. Yeah, you bulala kwasale because it in a match it allow before they played pro. When the likes of Apuelu BC, Wilson Sejinari, Uninja, Sepo Matsimela, Chomo, Nene, Stala Kona Yika, sing up.
But now obviously, you know, Kogu Chiefs, social media is buzzing and whatnot. I would say Kogu Chiefs, so good like us. And you know, people, how are you handling that? Because abantu bazoring. Either way, bazoring. How are you handling that?
I think in life, even if you do well, people will still talk. We are flop, but they'll still talk. So the good thing is, you need to focus on yourself and uzikhulise each and every day. Because if someone says something negative, don't respond back. Ithathe and make it a positive thing.
Because abantu bazoring.
They'll always talk every day.
Either way. Now if apart from Ikasi Shikas, in fact, I see you everywhere. How do you guys go about doing do you have an appearance fee? You say Masiwin and how do you wake it up? Because I know some of the guys in Khwinana are painting, but I don't know. So how do you guys go about it?
I think I'm a different human being. I just love playing. It's all up to you. I prefer what you like appreciate me maybe it was a disc so that tomorrow span must sure.
So currently do you have someone representing you, or you on your own in trying to find a team?
I would say I want to represent, but what they're putting on the table, I feel like it's not enough for everyone.
Well, what do you mean? In which way when you're saying it's not enough?
Because like most my agency, represent. Some of them they're talking about ABC. And I feel like I've played ABC and I've won ABC. It's like I'm still going backwards.
So basically NFT,
NFT or PSL. I'd be grateful.
So at the moment I don't represent. Must knock on those doors. You know, obviously we see with football, even like music, you know, back home about that want you to represent you, but I'm intentions wabo. You know, I will clear some buzz of teams, but I think it's important as well that you know you find someone that is credible. Like in Shilo, you're only 23, and we haven't seen enough of you. So you must try and connect, you know, with people that will help you, will help you grow. I saw you now. I'm at Easter.
You first.
You first. How did the team come about?
I think you first. It's people that have been following me on my social media. I was Zizo, Coach Khwinana, So the time, most of the time, so they'd follow me, but hey, Gustavo, so I had the privilege of being Konux now.
Because I was going through your socials, I realized in most of the teams you go are you a born leader or but
Most of the people were sure so, but
Yeah.
you have leadership qualities. Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now I want to ask you about Umthusi Khopane. Because when I watched you go Msehla, both of you not left Omnandi. Quality mania phezulu. How was it like playing with him?
I think ukudlala nomthusi it's someone who understands ukuthi as a full back like mina ngithanda ukukhuphuka yabona plus umthusi back then e-Free State bakadlala as a left back yabona so it's easy because mangikhuphukile uyakhona ukusala yabona mina ngisale lapha
yeah yena shema I left that I also admire. Now Gustavo from Yi, what's the plan?
I think Gustavo starting from next month. I think something positive might come up.
But otherwise, when you are not contracted to any team, injury free already, man have a call.
I'm injury free, petty clearance, and petty everything. Kaizer Chiefs.
Oh, since we Chiefs. So if other comes and say, "Tanabu, young left back," would you go?
I'd go.
I'm either NFT or PSL. You need to be playing. Such talent cannot go into waste. Just to say, most of the guys in Plumber have been they find it very difficult. I don't know which one is over difficult now for him. If Gustavo was asked to put together a team of the best 11. Yourself included or yourself excluded, it's entirely up to you. From number 1 to striking force. This is the team that will go represent Gustavo FC China. Put your best 11 and the coach.
I mean, I'd call it a dream team. Number 1, I'd go for E2.
In goals?
Itukune.
I wouldn't ask why.
I'd go for Itukune.
Sure.
Then right back, I'd go for La Liga. She's currently playing for right back Red Devils, Tembisa Red Devils. Then on the left, Exova Gustavo, obviously. Then 2 pairing it. I'll go for Apue Lubisi and Ninja.
Alright.
Then center holding. I'd go for Tumelo Mokhaluma 11.
Good man.
Krudwa 11. Then I'd go for Tsepo Matsimela Nene. Then I'd go for Karabo Mkabela Shakes.
Sure.
Then on the right, I'd go for Umoya, for Red Devils.
Umoya. You're going to know Red Devils. Okay. So, una 4 lapha then. Uthi unene 11 and it's Karabo Umoya, right? And then now 2 strikers.
2 strikers, I think had played in just a striker. I'd go for Khwinana elinye la yika siba 2 chamber. Maybe amazi udlale naye uDalmin Young Chiefs determine my man.
Maybe ngimbone.
Uchemba. Then I'd go for Ustiga uPiza Matamati.
So 11 Now ubani coach? Who would be the coach of the team?
Tingbon. I'm coaching and I got 10 tens.
Why 10 tens?
Because for your culture, Lamachita mentioned it's all ball players.
So you prefer 10 tens? Is he one of your favorite coaches though?
The way he plays.
In terms of style of play?
The way he plays.
Because Khwinana should la pass Jimmy ball.
He'll pass.
What's the point of this Lali ball and just Jimmy? Now, Mpana, in conclusion, 2 things, right? What are your short-term goals, long-term goals, and what would be your message to young boys that would want to play MDC, PSL, EPL, up to the highest level?
I think for
short term
now it's finding myself again, being back on my feet. Then the medium term it's playing regularly. Enjoying my football back again. Then long term, like in Shilu, I wanna see myself in the Bafana team.
With the talent that you have, certainly Mpana, you have what it takes. Now, message to the young boys in Tlantla Vilakazi. Nhlanhla Shabalala, is it Duduzi Shabalala?
Duduzi Shabalala, yeah.
Young boys that are starting to make their names, in the junior ranks, abanye sibabona yekas. What would be your message based on what you have experienced, what your peers have experienced as well? What would be your message? Say, look out for these things, do these following things so that you'll be a successful footballer.
I think number one, growing up eKasi, there's challenges up especially mabakubona udlala at the highest level. Number one, bazokushasha ama-recruitment bathi umnandi, bazokushasha ama-recruitment bakunika iphiya, and you'll think ukuthi sowufikile lapha, of which is still a long way.
Sure.
Yeah. Number two, it means at all times you need to remain humble. Respect everyone you see, because you'll never know who will change your life in Pilwin.
Sure.
And number three is remain grounded at all times.
And the second part of my question was that now, mabefuna ukufika la wena ubukhona. Yiziphi izinto abazenza apart from being grounded and whatever football wise
football kumele push number one.
Sure.
Kumele push extra training, show respect to your coaches each and every time.
Sure.
Number three, ngabshayi man. Yabona iPI problem. Serious, iPI problem, yabona.
And every time angisho so bathi ngoba wena uphu.
iPI problem.
The problem. Mfana, no, thank you very much for isikhathi sakho, yabo. And thank you very much Mfana for accepting the invite ukuthi usoplome pension. Yabona, I think it's important to have people like you on the platform. Bawazi ukuthi noba light isintwana, ukabona, because we cannot have, with due respect, ama-Hotman as 1995 aringa neintwana, at least intwana would easily relate to history sakho mabekuzwa uringa, yabona. So all the best Mfana, and I hope ukuthi sokubona soon, yabo, udlala, yabona. Ngiyabonga kakhulu ntwana.
Ngibonge mina kakhulu man.
So there you have it from Gustavo. Very, very important message ati ningabshayi. That was another episode of Usepenchini Nomonga. Most importantly, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel Usepenchini Nomonga and follow us on all social media platforms at Usepenchini Nomonga. Ubumnandi bediski lasephuqweni lamigama Kimonga, signing out from the Cosmos City, Senghambe, Shwi namtekhala.
Sharp fede bafethu nikhuluma no Wandy Future Gustavo. Please subscribe usebenchini nomonga. Danko.